Hi everyone! Welcome to our third vlog. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing to our channel, to my husband's channel, but I'm the one doing the vlogs. We already have 101 subscribers! Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so for today, my topic would be it's more fun in the Philippines. So I'll be giving travel tips. But first, before I give you travel tips, I'd like to encourage you that after this COVID pandemic, I hope that you would consider traveling our country first, because the Philippines is a very beautiful country, and not only that, you get to help people, local businesses recover and get back to their feet, and we also get to help our economy. So I know many of you, or some of your travel plans have been canceled or postponed because of this COVID-19 pandemic, but we can still travel after this, and it's safer if we travel here rather than going out, getting some virus, bringing it back home. So let's travel the Philippines first. Okay, watch this video, and I'll be back to you with some travel tips afterwards.
Fun. It's more fun in the Philippines. In the Philippines. Philippine Islands. Philippines. It's more fun in the Philippines. Philippine Islands.
Hey guys, did you enjoy that video? Can you imagine all of it was filmed in 2015? All those provinces and including Singapore was all of those I visited only in 1 year, and that was in 2015. You see, if you are young, back then I was 25 years old, you have a lot of time and energy on your hands. And if you don't have kids yet, the more time and energy, because once you have kids, it drains those energy in you. But you can still travel. It's just that you can't travel as much as that. I've been to so many regions in just 1 year. And can you believe it? I also got married in 2015. So the energy that I had back then was just really this high, and now I'm already 30 years old, so my energy is like just this much. Anyway, tip number 1, always have a travel fund, because actually I don't plan my travel in advance unless I already book that flight. I don't choose which to go, where to go next. Usually I just look at if there's a piece of sale, I just look at whichever is cheapest, and as long as I haven't been there before, then I'm going to book that place. So it's important to always have a travel fund. Tip number 2, most airlines do sales on holidays. So make sure that on holidays, go check out their website or the app, download the app, and just, check which place you want to go to. Tip number 3, I don't go back to a place I already have been before unless it's really, really awesome, because the Philippines has 7,000 islands, so you have to explore that all. The only reason why I go back to some islands is that my husband hasn't been there, so I wanted to show that place to him. So that's number 4. It's best to book your accommodations via Airbnb and Agoda Homes, because not only is it cheaper, you also get to help local businesses and fellow Filipinos. So there you go. That's tip number 4. Let's help each other. Tip number 5, do your research, because when we went to Bacolod with my family, I rented a van to, bring us to places, to drive us and stuff. And I had to research on Facebook, because it's better to hire directly from whoever is having it rented. And but you have to do your research first, because when we went to Iloilo, I did not rent a car. Why? Because we're going to different islands. We went to Guimaras, we went to Isla Gigantes, and those are different islands. So it's not practical to rent a car if you're coming from Iloilo itself, because you won't be able to bring the car to Guimaras, or you won't be able to bring the car to Isla Gigantes. So just do your research. But if you're coming from Rojas to going to Isla Gigantes, I'm not sure, maybe it's best to rent a van. It also depends if you would be staying overnight in Isla Gigantes, or if not. Just, it's important to always do your research. What else? Yeah, most of my travels are DIY. It's do it yourself, because I tried booking before in travel agencies. The problem is that some of the tours there I don't want to go to, and I want to go to a different area in the place. So it actually depends on your personality, because if you're the type who doesn't like to organize that stuff, and just go with the flow and go with other people, because there are people who are like that. So you can book travel tours, that's fine. But for me, I always like to go to places where most people don't visit, so that's why most of my travels are DIY, do it yourself, because I want to discover places on my own, or I want to go to places that are not so traveled, so that I can advertise them to people and can show them to people how beautiful that place is. And again, you're helping the community. Um, you're helping the community, they get back their businesses and stuff like that. Okay, well, I guess that's it. If I think of something more, maybe I'll have a part 2 travel vlog. But actually that video is just one of them. I had travels with my kid, and I would show it in the future. Yeah. So it's hard to think of this of content. So to the vloggers out there, saludo ako sa inyo. Napakagaling niyo mag-isip. Napakahirap po mag-isip ng topics. So anyway, bye!